A deal between the European Union and Turkey to stem the flow of refugees from the Middle East has come into force. From today, migrants who arrive in Greece can expect to be sent back to Turkey for processing. Ahead of the deadline, thousands of people who were determined to reach Europe on their own terms scrambled to make the perilous journey across the Aegean Sea. Europe correspondent Barbara Miller is on the Greek island of Lesbos.
Desperate but determined, racing against the clock as another pathway to Europe closes. There's confusion here about when exactly the deadline comes into force.
It's about 40 or 50 people coming off this boat. It's technically about 4 hours after this deadline came into force. But these people looking pretty happy. They're not looking like they think they're about to be sent back to Turkey.
Actually, I think this is the deadline. Today is the deadline. So I think if we get lucky, we can move on to Europe.
We were tried from 20 days ago, and now we are here.
And do you think Europe will let you stay?
Inshallah.
There are a few police officers here, but they're far outnumbered by the army of volunteers which has descended on these islands over the past year.
They don't need food, they don't need water, they don't need nothing. They need just information and safety, that's all.
Around 3,000 people crossed the Aegean Sea to the Greek islands this weekend, more than double the usual number. Some are being taken to shelters in Athens or Kavala in northern Greece. Those who come now face detention and being sent back to Turkey.
The deal is only going to lead to more disorder, more lack of dignity, more chaos for the people who are already here in Greece.
This group that we saw landing then has been brought to this camp at Moria, a reception centre. We had heard it was being cleared ahead of this EU-Turkey deadline. It's not clear then what it means that this group has been brought here.
Perhaps they didn't make the deadline after all. Barbara Miller, ABC News, Lesbos.